Greetings, everyone, and welcome to my analysis that I do every time this time of year, which is looking at the 12 animals of the Chinese Zodiac. What is the potential left for 2020? And great opportunities coming your way. We're going to be talking about the dog today. Hi, my name is Kathleen Zamansky. I'm a business feng shui master, business astrologer, and the creator of the Time Blazer business management system. And what I really would love for you to do if you are new to me is go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like, comment, share, and then make sure you hit that bell so we can get notifications to you, because I have a lot of information I believe that can help people during this crazy, crazy, crazy time. All right, the first thing that you're going to need to do is grab your astrology chart. And what I want you to do is not only put in this information for yourself, you may want to run the charts of people that you're sheltering in place with, your family, your friends, people that are giving you some angst about maybe just things. Life is just getting burdensome for everyone, but it's not you, of course, it's them, right? So you want to find out what's going on in their charts, all right? And then once you plug in that information, you're going to see a chart like this. There's a lot of information on this chart that we'll talk about piece by piece throughout the upcoming year, so you have a full understanding and the blueprint for you to move ahead with great strides in 2021. But we're going to talk about your natal chart, and the year of birth is a pillar that is going to talk about your social circles and the people that you choose to surround yourself with, the people that will help you level up your game. This is with your networking efforts. It's your market expansion. How far and wide can you throw the net of your marketing to have people get their attention? And there's a lot of noise out there right now. So what would be the best mode? Is it podcasting, social media, as far as YouTube videos or something like that? Or is it better for you to write or write blog posts? Or is it a combination of them all? Again, we have to be very unique and have a real sense of purpose when we're speaking to our tribes these days, right? And then this is also about your ancestry. I normally talk only about business when I'm talking with my clients, because that's the type of client that I work with. But let's face it, why are we working so hard? We're working hard so we can have a certain lifestyle. And so your grandparents and those before them are what ushered in your birth chart and your destiny, right? You were born on a certain day and time, and this destiny really had a picture to tell, a story to tell about you. But believe me when I tell you this, there was always two endings to a story because of the choices that you have chosen to make in life. So this is where we have the opportunity to craft what we want to bring about. And it starts with your year of birth. And that's where it starts, with selecting the right people to hang around with. Make sure that you're hanging around with people that elevate you and not take you down. And I'm not saying throw out all the people in your life and just go, oh, okay, that person isn't serving. Let's have some compassion about it. Have conversations with people that we're surrounding ourselves with, and then just keep bit by bit leveling up. Okay. All right. Now let's go on to your month of birth. Your month of birth is about your career, what you're best suited at doing. It is also about your character. And character piece is something that can either make or break you. So watch how you communicate with people, as well as your health. The health pillar is mostly designated by your month. There are other factors as well, but this is kind of an overall factor where we can see a pretty clear picture about some of the things that you need to be aware of, so that you can take more of a preventative action when it comes and is concerning your health. The month of birth is also about your parents and how well or not you got along with them. But this is an important indicator for that as well. Your day of birth is all about you. Remember when I was saying your ancestors ushered in and then you were born and the timestamp was this particular day? Well, this is where you take total control of how you behave, if you will. So it is about your personal growth and how you develop to be the person that you want to be. So I put a lot of emphasis on the day of birth, and I encourage all of my clients and you yourself to make sure that you are continually to prove who you are. And one of the things that I want you to especially work on is your mindset. It was super easy, and all of us went through it, including me. It was like, oh my gosh, when this all hit, and I knew it was coming. Not to this extent. I'll be very honest with you, and anyone that says that they knew to the extent this was coming. But I did say at my annual event that we were going to have super viruses to deal with. We're going to be wearing face coverings, and even my clients at my annual event would, long-standing clients told me this was January 19th and had not yet hit the U.S. As far as pandemic status. They said there's no way that I would ever be wearing a mask. Well, we're all wearing masks right now, or most of us are anyway, and should be until we get this under control. I don't want to shit on anybody, but whatever. Okay, so the day of birth is also about your partnerships and how well you relate to people that are very, very close to you. And then your hour of birth is about your goals. This is such an important pillar to understand because this will help you, whatever your goals are, to achieve them with the most flow. So when you understand the flow of your chart, life is easier. When you are countering it and doing things that are against what your chart is asking you to do, that's when you're going to start getting signs of things are like, you're going to get lots of signs that things are not like lining up the way that they should be. It could be, just niggly little things that just keep like annoying you and taking you away from. I would look at those as signs of the universe is telling you, you know what? Why don't you step back, reassess what is going on that is stopping you, if you will, right? Okay. All right. So moving forward, let's look at the dog. So the dog has two stars this year, and it also has 2 stars next year. So let's look at the difference between 2020 and what you have the opportunity of capturing, and then making the plan for 2021 on how you are going to really use the best energies from this animal of the dog. All right, first of all, one of the things that the dog had in 2020 was that if you did have previous problems like a health problem or a dispute, an argument of some sort, if you did the work and you followed my advice, if you had been following them for a while, this would have been where you're going to find some solutions finally to these niggling problems. So this is where you need to confront those, because sometimes that's not the easiest thing to do, and get them resolved. Okay. Now, the next thing that the dog had, and again, depends on where it shows up in your chart, where you're going to see this coming. But if it, especially if it's in your year and month, this is bringing you more popularity to build a brand, and really, kind of take control of that brand. So you could have become famous overnight, kind of thing. And believe me, this year, if there was ever kind of new stardom that is going to be happening, all because this is where disruption can have a positive effect. We had to get very creative about how we communicate with people because we couldn't see them in person. So we're going to see a lot of breakout stars and things like that. So a dog was one of them that had that opportunity. All right, now going into 2021, there's an interesting shift. One of the big shifts is that the dog can bring about some good support and happiness, and there's some good fortune happening for as far as prosperity and helpful people, stability. This is going to be very, very important for 2021. And the other great thing that the dog has in 2021, the sector where the dog lies on the compass dial, is in the northwest sector. So the northwest sector of your space in 2020 it was good as well. Still good for prosperity, but not from the dog's perspective. It's just the sector that was good. But in 2021, this sector is going to be good from a feng shui perspective. This year, 2020, it was more flying star. Again, I'm just trying to give you the idea that you can still get some very good energy off of both the space and the animal for 2020. Going into 2021, it's equally as good. Now, the other thing is that, again, if this particular animal is looking to gain recognition quicker, or level up their personal or professional skills, I would highly recommend investing in yourself so that you are ready for this energy. So if you have anything to do with your brand, again, this is especially if it's in the outer part of your chart, which would be the year and month, you could really elevate that brand to the next level. So start now so that you can reap all of the benefits of 2021. Okay, we are going to wrap it up there for the dogs, and there's a couple of resources I'd love to tell you about. One is my annual book, which is really going to be the operating system for the entire year. And it's going to be somewhat of your playbook for the entire year as well. So I talk about in the book person, space, time, and universe. So the astrology, the feng shui, flying star, the universal gateway, which is a more spiritual side, and of course the time blazer with favorable timing and how that can help you as well. And in addition to that, because I know this year is been tumultuous for many, but I've been around the Zodiac already, going on the second time, that we are going to be talking about the metal ox this year. So it's going to be January 16th and 17th. 2021, and you can grab your tickets at bit.ly/metalox, and that is linked below as well. So that's what I've got for you today, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow, where we're going to talk about the pig and what fabulous energies they have to look forward to. And again, if you are new to us, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and if you haven't subscribed already, come on, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and then go ahead, like, comment, share, and hit that bell for all of our notifications. One last thing I'd like for you to do. Let me know what animal is in your chart that we've already talked about, or if you've got a rooster in your chart and where it's located, okay? All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great and amazing day. Bye-bye now. Thanks.